Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. This is not a political poll. This is not an ET poll. This is what I liken to a group of us who come together in a circle. We either journey to a place of healing, of love, of light. And today it's not so much a journey as it is looking at the different paths that we can journey on, that we take in our day-to-day lives to get to one place, to get to the singular place. We all have our different lanes that we go in, and just kind of wanted to see if I can throw some light on that. So the first card that I pulled was the Wise One. Grow within your current situation. And I think this is so important, even as we are moving into, we feel this new energy, we feel this shift. We're trying to make sense of it. Many of us are. The ones who know it all, I haven't met them yet. Well, yeah, I have, as a matter of fact. Never mind. Squirrel. So, grow within your current situation. I mean, we have to take a step out of our current situation to grow, right? But I think we need to embrace where we are and then walk forward. Go on a little journey to see where that may take us. So I'm going to drop the camera down and you guys can see where I'm going with this, maybe. If I even know where I'm going with this. So, here are, obviously this is where we want to go. This is the top card, but these are the different outcomes or the energies. And this is Work Your Light, 7 energies, mystical, the Shaman's Dream, and the Prism Oracle. This is grounding. This Work Your Light is the path to the higher good, to the light. These cards are kind of like the paths that you can take to get here so that we can be the wise one. And this card down here, the base, is our grounding energy. So pick 1, 2, or 3, and then these are the paths that we can go on. And again, there are so many different paths we can take, but I only have so much space on the table. So if one card reads true for you, let's say you pick this one, these are underneath it, but these actually sing to you, then obviously go with whatever sings to you, whatever your interpretation is. Here we go. 1. So, Wise One, grow within your current situation, and the card is Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So as we're tapping into our Star Mother, is this Mary? To me it looks like her. So when we're stepping into this path, when we're trying to get to this path, be gentle with yourself. Don't beat yourself up because you're not there yet, because other people are wiser than you. Other people have read more books than you. You're just not following it. You go, I don't know if I even get this. That's okay. How can you mother yourself? And one of the paths you can take is compassion. It says heart home. Let me hold that up again. Heart home. Compassion. Certainly, how can you mother yourself? By having compassion for yourself, for other people. Wow, this is interesting. I said this was not going to be about ETs, and it feels like it is a little bit. The land in between. And it goes back to compassion and mothering yourself. When we can see other people's points of view, we may not agree with them all, but there is a place in between that we can meet. Or we can stay on our own bridge. We can do that. But that's not what the card is suggesting. And the grounding energy, okay, the grounding energy is energy. It doesn't feel like a grounding energy. It feels like, I go back to energetic ley lines in the earth. I mean, look at this. I look at this and I go, find, when we're trying to get to that card, the wise one, via the Star Mother. It feels like, find your energy line that you can walk, and walk that. And you're going to intersect with other lands in between, and you're going to get their point of view as well as yours. And you need to have compassion for their point of view. And you blend together. And when you blend together in the land in between, look at all the stars. And that brings you right to your Star Mother. Alrighty. Row 2. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, awakening. It certainly does feel that this reading's going towards the new shift in energy. I know the people who picked row 2, it's going, I picked 2, but really, it's the land between 1 and 2 so far. Let's keep going. Let's see. Jeweled web connectivity. Okay. So those who picked columns, I think that was an exercise in futility, because it looks like everything's all connected here. And the energy behind this, this call of the muse. Dance. Have fun. Be silly. I'm going back to E.T. week. Sorry, I got to. Ursi was talking about dancing and laughing and playing in this energy. And that's what's going on here. This awakening, this energetic upgrades, play in it. It's not so serious. Everything's all connected. It's not so serious. In the grounding is illumination, is the Sun card, is it's just shining a light on it. It feels like to me, my impression of where all this is going, this awakening, this energetic upgrade. It's all about, and grow within your current situation, it's all about shining a light on the situation. And then slowly rise up into it. Slowly feel the connectivity between two worlds. All right, let's go to one more. I'm not going to call it a row because, okay, I'm going to call it a row. Row 3. Who picked row 3? Leap. You go first. You go first. The universe will catch you. So who is the, if you pick this one, it's like you've already been through this. It's time for you to fly. It's time for you to jump, to take that leap. It's okay. Universe has you. Oh, look at that big old full moon. Look at that. I tell you, this full moon, I don't know what it was, but it was a rocking and unrolling with me. And I woke up in the morning and I look out my window and I see the full moon setting into the ocean. I don't get to see the ocean from where I live, but to the west, and it looked like the sun, only dimmer. It was beautiful. I'm like, whoa. And then the sun came up and I could see the sun and the moon at the same time. It's beautiful. All right, leap. Whoever picked this column, leap. It's time for you to go. Take that leap of faith. Radical acceptance. Be loved. Radical acceptance. I'm looking at this card and it's got a otherworldly sense to it, a deep space sense to it, and it's got your heart on fire, passion. Time machine. This can go a couple of different ways for me. We think of time as seconds ticking by, and that's maybe not necessarily true. I personally believe that there are multiple seconds ticking through, different dimensions. So we can jump to the future, we can jump to the past, we can jump to another universe, we could leap. So time is not linear, but it's circular. It's 3D-ish, 5D-ish. We'll get into that later. This tells me also that our time on this earth is limited to this current situation we're in. So don't wait to leap. You may think you have all the time in the world, and we do, but in the current situation, in this card, we don't. This current situation. And the grounding card is Hee hee. Sweetness. How sweet it is. Sweetness. Gotta think of Walter Payton. Sweetness. And look at his life, where he was running to and what he did. But even when you take that leap, you know that you're going to be accepted in this current situation, in this time. If you took this leap 20 years ago, 30 years ago, would you be accepted? Probably not. But in this time, in this current station, sweet. It's sweet. You do have that acceptance. So as I look at this whole thing, when we're growing within our own situation, please don't forget to mother ourselves while we are awakening, while we are getting this energetic upgrades, while some of us are taking a leap. Have compassion. Have compassion for those people who are not taking the leap and who are taking the leap, who are not waking up and who are waking up. They're on their own current situational path that is going to lead to the land in between, because we have this jeweled connectivity. And the big energy is play, have fun, find your muse. There is radical acceptance for all in this current situation that we're in. The grounding energies are going to illuminate how sweet it is. I was thinking that there'd be more earth grounding energies. And that's for another pull, you would think, right? Why is there no earth grounded? Certainly that one is. The land is. The jeweled interconnectivity is. And the acceptance of compassion. All of those are grounding. I just like rocks. So, since I like rocks so much, I'm adding my own. Thank you guys for watching on this Sunday with Spirit. I appreciate you all. Peace and love.